She does it better with Brianna Dutton and Kevin Tibbs. Let's get into it. She do it better. She do it better. She do it better. She do it better.
Welcome to the She Does It Better podcast. We're back again, everybody.
We made it past 10.
Yeah,
we're past 10.
Now.
Let's go.
Bree might get a count of shows now. I'm giving up on that. I
Yeah.
don't care if we're 11, 12.
Hey, we're in it.
Just know
we're in it now. We're in it.
We're back. But what is over with now is the WNBA season.
It is over.
Yeah, sad. What a great season.
And what else is sad? Still my predictions. Yo, not one team that I put in that, like, not one team that I thought was going to win actually won. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, don't be a betting woman. That's all I can tell you.
No, I would have lost all my money, but you know what? It happens. I think it's cool. For those that don't know, living under a rock, not listening to this podcast, not watching women's sports, yeah, I'm calling you out right now. The WNBA Finals just ended, and the Aces won for the third time in 4 years. That's insane.
To me, they dominated the whole series.
Yeah.
Even, game 2 wasn't even that close, but they pretty much dominated, and it was a whole team effort. Asia was putting them on the back, but the whole team was putting in there. Lloyd and all the rest of the ladies, Jackie Young, they were amazing.
And for those that don't know how this series worked, so they bump it every round. So it started best of 3 in the first round, and then it was best of 5, and now it was best of 7.
Did you expect it to be swept in 4 games?
No, not at all.
I figured that the Phoenix would dirty it up enough that it was definitely going to go maybe 6 games. I thought the Aces would win, but I didn't see a 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I did not see that coming. I'm not gonna lie.
Even when like Sabali got hurt, I thought they either won like the game 1 or 2. I thought with Sabali there, they were still 1 or 2 of those games, or not both.
Yeah, I thought there's no I never thought that they would sweep it 4-0. Like, I thought they had at least 2 wins to get. At least. And then and maybe in those 2 wins, a momentum shift could have happened, and this could have ended differently, but swept them in 4. That's crazy. It's just wild.
And it was almost like Asia Wilson was like, I don't feel like playing no more. We're gonna get this done now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's get this. I feel like this is one of their, like, this was a season where I did not think they had it in them at any point, really.
Well, they started off so bad. It was like, well, maybe they've run their course. The dynasty itself is over with, but they have Olympians on their team, so it was like,
yeah,
I know y'all have it in it, and they put it together at the right time.
That's true.
From the midpoint to the season towards the end, when they went on that 18-game winning streak, they put it together.
Yeah.
And it's like, good gracious! Now I'm looking like, well, who's gonna take them out next year?
Right, like. And when we first started talking about this season, we never even really, like, we would always say, if you have Asia Wilson, you have a chance. And I stand by the fact that we said that, because that did prove to be true. But we were counting New York in this picture. We were counting Minnesota in this picture. I think we even counted Atlanta in this picture at one point. And none of those teams even made it to the final. Like, that's so crazy how things can change. I think they had good pieces to start with, but I also think they picked up really good pieces at the right time too.
Like, who they pick up the center? Good gracious, I can't remember her name, but they picked her up. Was it Smith?
Yeah, Alyssa Smith.
They picked up. I'm like, how y'all let them get her?
Like,
they're struggling right now. Don't let them get her.
Yeah. I think that was
But
a
I
huge
mean,
momentum boost for them. I think that helped in their run that they went on. Speaking of runs, they went 25-3 in their last 28 games.
that's incredible.
25-3.
In a professional sporting environment,
That's
that's
so
crazy.
crazy. I
I
didn't
mean,
even think about that stat until I saw it somewhere, but I mean,
but
that's a
you know,
crazy run to go on.
remember at one point we had them like on the bottom like 3 or 4 teams, like barely above like Dallas or something like that, or Chicago.
Exactly. Yeah, we had them in
Yeah,
very mid-range team.
yeah, and then it's like they went on that run, and at first you didn't believe it, and then they just kept knocking
Yeah,
teams off.
25-3, and what, two of those are Indiana, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, ain't that crazy?
Like,
And
what?
Indiana took them to Game 5,
Exactly. So,
and to the last seconds of Game 5. So I mean, if you're Indiana, you're like, man, if we can bring our pieces back, add the 6 girls that were out, we got a shot.
right.
Now they might have a shot. But what this tells me next year that the WNBA season is going to be a rough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to make it there again next year, and it's going to be enjoyable, very competitive.
I think, and not that this has anything to do with viewership, but like, it does seem more competitive right now. It's almost like they have the drive to want to do it because people are actually watching. Like,
Yeah.
you look at
It-
like the era of like Diana Taurasi and stuff, there was no one looking at them. Like you have this you have to have the competitive spirit when no one's looking at you. So Diana Taurasi, she is one of those people, but like everybody else, like if
it's
you
like
know that no one's watching that finals, like where's your like head at, I guess.
yeah, I mean, the competitiveness in people like Tarazi, you want to win it, but it's like, come on, people, give us some props. Just turn it in and watch it. You might enjoy it.
Right.
And like right before like game one, I remember seeing a post and talking about, oh, you can get into the WNBA game one for $6. There's nobody here, but then you see people who are at the game like that's a lie. It's like that's created by the media, and they're showing videos of how crazy the place was, and like at all 4 games, those crowds were lit. They were on fire.
Exactly. And also what I think plays a role is like when you think about like men's basketball and the sprint that they go through their season and when they get to that playoff ending like series or finals if they make it that far, they know that after that celebration it is a break.
Yeah.
For
So and for these
women,
women,
that if they make it all the way to the finals, they got a week. You have a week to do your parade, then get
yeah.
overseas
Yeah,
because
get
you
overseas
got to
or
make
play
that's because
unrivaled.
that's what's paying your bills.
Yeah,
Like
and,
this
and that's
this
what sells
little
it.
WNBA gig, that's a side gig.
Yeah, I seen somebody was talking about Angel Reese. Not to you know get off the Aces topic, but Angel Reese was they were talking about I think she's in Victoria's Secret or something like that. This coming up Victoria's Secret
Maybe,
modeling
yeah.
something. And they were saying, well, you need to stop Victoria's Secret modeling and practice basketball more.
Why?
Yeah, a basketball coach would say that, but she had the best response. She's like, my dream job pays me 5 figures. My this job pays me 6 7 figures.
Right. You got to make
Yeah,
a
she's right.
living. Like you got to
Yeah, or it might have been 7 8 figures or something like that. So whatever, she's 100% right because what they're paying these ladies is peanuts
yes, it's
for a
nothing.
professional sport. And I understand the fact that hey, we got to build the sport up, but at this point, that's not exactly true.
Right.
Now, pay these ladies. You can now afford to pay these ladies money that they don't have to go overseas. Like they're getting done with this season, and you get a couple of days off, and I'm already seeing people post in the next country.
Yeah,
That's sad for
it
an
is.
American sports league.
And that's why I think like now that they have well some of them make enough to where they don't have to but all because we're not
Yeah,
entirely there yet
off the
so
court.
leagues like unrivaled to where they can make their money and stay here that's also like a driving factor in this WNBA season even because like you don't have to be mentally preparing to be shipping yourself all the way to another country like you have time to take a break and then you go to Miami you go to Miami and you get to see all your WNBA friends all in one space, and you get to play them, and
Yeah.
it's 3v3. It's not so like compacted, and it's less stress environment. So I think that carries into how they end their WNBA seasons as well.
Yeah. And think of, like I said this before, but think about some of the countries these ladies go play in that have all these human rights violations, and you're going over there to play basketball, and you're like, should I even be here? The way they
Right.
treat people. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But go back to the Aces. Shout out to them. I mean, Gray, Asia Wilson, them ladies, they rock this week. Did you know Asia? I think she averaged. Hold on, like 26.8 points per game in the playoffs.
I
That's
mean,
ridiculous.
just to list a few broken records that happened just in that last finals run alone. Let's see. You got Jackie Young with the most ever points in one quarter of a finals run with
How much was that
21.
again?
21
Yeah,
points in one quarter.
that's
One
crazy.
quarter. And then you have, let's see, Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, most points by a duo in a finals game. They combined for 60.
Mm,
Um, Asia
unstoppable.
Wilson, most combined steals and blocks in a playoff run with 55. Asia Wilson again,
What?
most
Hold on,
total
hold on.
points in a playoff run. She had 287 points in her
Go back to that
playoff
last.
run.
Go back to that last stat before that one.
Most combined steals and blocks in a playoff run.
And how many was that?
55.
That's ridiculous.
That's
I mean,
insane.
I didn't know that stat until you said that, and I thought maybe you have read it wrong.
Nope. Nope.
That that's crazy.
Asia Wilson again, most total points in a playoff run with 287. So she had 287 points across their playoff run, and just in their final series, she had 114.
Yeah, she was not. She was like, y'all not gonna get no victories.
4 games.
And it's not like where the NBA where they play so defense, parts of the quarter. These ladies played like they were playing tough defense on her, and she was still getting
Yeah,
the ball
you're
off.
playing the Mercury, which is a good defensive team.
Yeah, and so when the Aces started hitting 3 pointers and things like that, it was like, okay, y'all
Yeah.
can't double team
Nope.
Wilson, y'all in trouble.
What are you gonna
And,
do?
and like you talk about the Mercury being a good defensive team, but that's what got them there to the finals. They muck it up with like Minnesota and the other teams. They're so good defensively, so tough to play against,
Yep.
and that's why I thought it would at least go 6 because they were just.
Exactly. The way that they
I said
carried themselves against Minnesota, you think that they'd have no problem handling a team like Las Vegas, and in 4, swept in 4.
it's crazy.
Crazy. And last one for Asia Wilson, at least. I still have a couple more records that were broken, but Wilson is the first player to get Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, and Finals MVP. How do you even
MVP
compare?
and win the championship
Yeah,
all in one year.
won the whole
That
thing.
you know, most athletes will be happy to do that in a career.
Right.
She
She
did it
just did it
all
all in
in
one
one
season.
season. So let me ask you this: in the Mount Rushmore of WNBA, or even this is where would you rank her as in the WNBA history right now as the
In
best player?
history, Asia Wilson.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Because you got some ladies up there.
I do.
Can I say mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
My all time best, I always said in WNBA would be Maya Moore.
Yeah,
To me, Maya Moore was the best WNBA player ever,
exactly. Yeah.
but she is no longer that player.
Oh,
No, not even close. This lady, what's Asia Wilson been in the league? 4 years, maybe 5. Whatever she's in the league, she's the best of all time.
I
Not
think,
even.
yeah, I think it might be a little bit longer, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's very tough because all you think in your head when somebody asks you that question is Maya Moore, but you can't even have that thought process anymore. Not with stats like these.
No, no, no. I mean, both sides of the court, she's doing it. She's leading the team, leading the league. I don't think there's another lady in the WNBA history that's even close at this point. And she has she's just in her prime.
Yeah.
In her, I don't even know when her prime's going to end. I don't even know when it started because she's been so good since
Right. Like,
day
she
one.
just exists in prime, and it's tough to argue who would compete with stats like hers. So she's definitely my one. I'd have to say, and of course Maya Moore's gonna have to be two.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's
it took
even
a
like
lot for me to say
again
that.
in the beginning of this podcast, we probably wouldn't have been saying that.
No, no. I always said she's good, maybe definitely top five. But as the season kept progressing and she kept putting it on and putting it on, I'm like, man, she might be the best of all time. And then when you start seeing what she was doing in the finals, that's the stage is no bigger than the finals.
Right.
And I was like, and she's doing it right there. She's the best of all time.
Yeah.
And if Maya Moore would have played more years, maybe, but no, Asia Wilson is now my number one. Maya, sorry, baby, you got dropped to number two.
It
I still
is
love you
crazy
though.
though. And the only other really relevant stat that I had was Becky Hammon is the fourth coach to have 3 or more championships. That's crazy too. I
Yeah,
mean, we just last podcast talked about the typical lifespan of of
coach.
a coach in the WNBA, and the fact that she has 3
That's ridiculous.
championships. I mean, there's something to be said about that. And good Lord, Las
Also,
Vegas, please do not pull in New York, because
oh, they better not. I'll say this is her toughest one because she had to get like not just all stars to play together. She had to get Olympians to play together,
yeah,
and whatever they figured out halfway through that year, I like for them to come out like have an interview and talk about it because
yeah.
it was
What
they.
was that change?
I think like the Mystics were beating them at one point. So
Right.
we like yeah y'all suck.
Yeah, we
And they're like,
we thinking our area is good for once.
is it psych?
China, China, China.
Props to the Aces and props to Phoenix also. I mean, to make it that far, they were amazing.
Yeah,
The
I
team
mean,
to watch.
it could have been anyone this year. I truly believe
Yeah.
that.
But that's what I liked about the season. It was very competitive. But every team you could toss them up to see who was going to win for the most part. So
Yeah.
that's what I like.
All right. That's a wrap on the
And
finals. Wrap on the WNBA.
well, we who knows if we'll even have a WNBA season next year.
Right. Right.
So pray for the WNBA, everybody that's listening, and
Yeah.
write your congressman.
Right, your Congress. We're a political podcast. Hey,
Write the
we are
commissioner.
probably ranked top 5 in father-daughter politically ranked podcast, bro.
Yeah, we gotta be. Who
Yeah.
else is doing it?
Titled She Does It Better. Yeah, we're tanking. We're tanking in politics, I must say. Our name is not built for that.
And she does it better. We're gonna have Kamala Harris on next week. Just
Yeah,
letting you know.
stay tuned for So like, subscribe, follow,
Yep.
like all the things. I put the email out there already. It's in the description. Follow us on socials at She Does It Better Podcast. Pretty much everywhere. Instagram, TikTok. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Bam. We out of here.
Go ahead and hit them with it. Sing it. Sing it.
She does it better. With Rihanna and Kevin Tibbs.
Yeah.